We are live for another episode of Big Six Bants. Listen, it's Chelsea focused. What is going on? I mean, I can't lie. I was probably here to laugh at Chelsea. I'm gonna be real, but like, you see this Barcelona thing people got going on right now. Like, I think we all just hate Barca right now. Like, what are these men doing? Where are they getting their bread from? It's just 419 settings. Fraudster. Like, what are they doing? They selling drugs? Like, was it fraud? I don't know what it is. If these boss men ask for your credit card, just run away. Don't leave your car. Listen, I don't know, man. I don't know how they're doing this. Like, bro, how about this? They ain't even sold De Jong yet. Why is Kounde looking like he's edging closer when De Jong isn't looking like he's edging away? This ain't tug and pull. Everyone's just going one way right now. It's just going one way. There's no, like, I hate Chelsea. Honestly, I hate Chelsea. Like fuck Chelsea. Like, fuck Thomas Tuchel. Bun Mason Mount, bun Christian Pulisic, he scores against us all the time. Bun Thiago Silva, he's too good and I don't like that he's good. Bun Koulibaly, that's a good time. Bun all of them, apart from Sterling. Sterling's all right. But at the end of the day, like, Chelsea right now are just edging my hate a bit more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a few Chelsea guys in. You know, I think it might be both their debuts. So obviously I'm glad that they're here. They talk a lot of sense. They're more of the level-headed Chelsea fans. You know what I'm saying? They're none of these deluded guys, you know what I'm saying? And before I do segue them in, obviously it's been 3 days since the last Big Six Pants video. I was away in Manchester, so that is why I wasn't here. Next time I will remember to put a community post out. So apologies to those who thought there would have been videos across Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But listen, it's the new week. There are going to be lunchtime shows from Wednesday onwards. I repeat, there's going to be lunchtime shows from Wednesday onwards, from in the region between 12 and 2 o'clock. It could start at 12, it could start at 1. It depends on when it's scheduled, which will be the night before. So be sure to keep your notifications on and check when that's going to be happening. And there's still going to be the shows at 7:30 as usual, /8 o'clock, or it might be later. So again, a week, you guys are going to be getting 12 shows a week from Wednesday onwards, 12 shows a week. Yeah? So listen, the work don't stop. In fact, it always increases. Big up everyone in the chat. Let me get in the guys, and obviously we'll start. But yeah, man, Barcelona, I don't know how they're doing it.
You fucking still going on about that?
I don't know how they're doing it. Fucking Barcelona rats. Absolute rats.
How are they doing it? How do you look feel? I want to know how you look feel. By the way, I ain't even promoted this video. So, but how do you look
feel? I don't know. I feel like they're on that permanent FIFA career mode takeover cheat. You know, when you can have a billionaire it's just like I don't know where this is coming from. I swear, you know, if this was any other club in any other league, we'd be getting FBI agents round. You know, we'd get the houses would be raided. I honestly don't know, man. You know what? I want us now to start playing trick on Barcelona and just go. I want to target players that no one rates. I just want to see if they go after them. But it's that now it feels like a personal vendetta against us. Every player
because you know what it is, and it don't help that Rafinha scoring screamers on his La Liga debut. It don't help, does it? Like honestly, do you know what it is? As I said, I don't like you, man. I really don't like you, man. But like Barcelona just pissed. Like these man, you know when it gets past, it's like how do I explain it? Imagine Chelsea, Liverpool. In fact, you know what? Let me change the context. Imagine. Like, I'm having a game of FIFA against my arch rivals. I don't like him. But there's respect there. But you'll never hear me say that respect openly. But there's respect there. And then you just got one dickhead messing with the connection of the game. Getting man like the IP addresses and messing it up and that.
Do you play GTA? Do you play GTA?
Do you get it?
Man, the guy who keeps killing you and you don't know where he is. He keeps sniping you.
It's not even. I don't know. Is this how people feel when I was in my prime and clubs society? This is how people felt. Was I just ruining FIFA for people? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Listen, before we go into like the nitty gritty, let me just pick up some of the people in the comments because obviously the Big Six Pants crowd is always on a madness, always doing well, always interacting, and that's what we love on this channel. Ricky, big up yourself, a member of the Big Six Pants family. Just big up Monts. Daniel, big up yourself. He says Barcelona have now sent their first offer for Sevilla for Jules Kounde, 40 million euros fixed, 5 million in bonuses on add-ons. Didn't you look bid more than that?
Yeah.
Oh my days! I hope, but that's eSport, so I'm not sure how reliable eSport 3 is. I'm not too sure. Big up Lewis. Hope you're good. Hope you're very good. Hope your studies went well, bro, as well. Barcelona has some GTA money hacks. 12 shows a week. Yes. 12 shows a week. There are currently 6 shows a week, but from Wednesday on, it will be 12 shows a week. See what I do for you guys. It's mad. Bro, it's kind of embarrassing if he goes to Barcelona instead of the Prem. But on the same note, Barca still got mad pull. It's a dream club for a lot of players. I hear it, but like the fact that these men are in a rebuild. This is why like a Chelsea rebuild, a Liverpool rebuild, a United rebuild, or there's United been rebuilding for like 10 years. But listen, even though like the Barcelona and Real Madrid rebuild lasts like a year and then they're just back up again. How Real Madrid winning a double in their rebuild period?
Like,
this is the thing, yeah. What I will say about both teams, especially the Liga teams, I just don't get like the point of the Super League was created last year, and then all of a sudden like they sold the TV rights, they're making humongous money. Don't forget Barcelona got that Spotify deal in their side, and they literally again yesterday, like a few days ago, another 15% to be selling their TV rights. Then they're making more money. It's like you literally buy your Bitcoin from somewhere else, man.
I don't know. Crazy. I don't know whether like this is gonna be. How do I say? I don't know whether this is gonna be sanctioned in the future. Are they just gonna go bust? Are they doing everything now because there's not gonna be a Barcelona in 5 years' time? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think
they're trying to hedge their bets for a Super League.
You reckon
I think they're mortgaging their future right now because they still haven't paid. They still haven't paid all their players. Remember, they're still
on money.
They're owing. Manama owed 17 million. Manama getting owed millions. They still owe. They owe me. Yeah. Liverpool. I mean, Barcelona owe man 29 M's, bro.
Yeah, they owe PK anywhere from 30 to 50 million euros.
Coutinho as well.
Coutinho, it's madness. I mean,
like Barcelona. If you can see me, run me my money, bro. Run my club their M's. I need that. My manager's stubborn, and he thinks you don't need a midfielder. Run me my 30 M's. Allow me, fam. Allow me. Let me get to some of these comments, bro. Let me get to some of these comments. Ultra, yes. I had to get him on the channel. I had to get him on. Is this your debut, by the way, Father?
It's my first time here, but yeah.
What a time. What a time.
Thank you.
What a time. Hope it's the first of many. I'd say this is your preseason debut until the season starts. You feel me? But before we get to a few more of the comments, there's 35 people from the jump. We're not even 10 minutes in, and there's 35 people here already. So make sure you are smashing the like button, by the way, people. I haven't promoted this. Surf has he's promoted it for me a little bit. Apart from that, I've not promoted this video. We've got 35 people here from the jump. So that shows, even after 3 days, that you lot are still loyal. Capo TV, Chelsea got put in the spliffs. That 4-0 on the Kounde deal got hijacked. Chelsea is the new Banner FC. Ethan, big up. Ethan says Arsenal finishing above Chelsea. That's a boulder. Bro. Is this what on pre-season, bro? What? So we lost 4-0 against Manchester United. Man, you're gonna finish above us?
Well, you would have thought.
Man, taking that loss.
You would have thought after their reaction to it, you would have thought they were getting.
Yeah, after we're gonna win the league. Barcelona is a gangster club. Always will be the Barcelona. Don't kill me. As I said, I'm fully done with Chelsea. So I do think people are massively overreacting nonetheless. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like, no matter what you say about Chelsea, and this is the one thing I stick with when it comes to Chelsea, I always think, you guys, for me, I think your manager is wrapped in cotton wool too much. I think he still is yet to prove that he can improve an attacker. But at the same time, Chelsea are the hardest team to beat in the Premier League. They're the hardest team to beat in the Premier League, and they get shit done. Like, they just get shit done. It's mad. Like, out of nowhere. Kounde out of nowhere, bro. Out of nowhere. Like, how can you release that man from the shackles of the Naples? No one's been able to do that.
No.
No
And
one.
and I know 34 million might sound a lot for 31-year-old, but I still think it's a good deal for 34 million for Koulibaly.
Especially on his prime as well. Don't forget that.
Yeah, he might be like other age of the prime thing, but I still think it's a great deal. Like you said, that's so weird about this.
You're like in the maybe the end of the prime, but you're still in the prime.
Yeah, still What I mean is that that's how weird the transfer window is. Look how quickly that deal was. It was about 48 hours when it was first reported. And look at this. You know, that's what I mean. This transfer window is mad. It goes from 48 hours deals to like 2-week deals or something like that. It's just bonkers.
It's ridiculous, really. Father, what was your reaction to the Arsenal game? Even though obviously we're not going to take it into context too much.
Mm-hmm.
What was your opinion on that?
I think we can summarize the Arsenal game pretty much. All of those players playing that game are not fully fit from the start for the season. I'm telling you, it's like, what was the point of us doing a preseason USA, and then we start the game at Las Vegas, by the way, where it's like 41 degrees over there. Then they took 4-hour flight to the East Coast. We literally had like 32 degrees, which is literally like we've had at least like 2 days less than Arsenal to acclimatize. But by the way, that was our third preseason game. Like, no wonder they look lethargic. Arsenal look way better than us, way better. Seeing how the entire team play at the lag and look yards off from that pace, that just sums up everything. And there is no excuse for the same problem that has been plagued us for a while now.
Yeah, 100%. I think I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, I didn't get to watch the game because I was in Manchester. So obviously, unfortunately, I didn't get to watch it. I know the game was up at, I think, 1 a.m. as well. But like, I'm seeing the notifications come through my phone: 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. I'm thinking, I'm waiting for it to go 3-1, 3-2. I'm waiting for something, and their side's just going up. So it's like, and then when I watched the extended highlights, and these weren't like, I think a few of the goals were well worked, but the last goal, for the life of me, I don't know what was going on.
They give up.
What? How can Sambi Lokonga ghosting at the front post? Are you crazy? Sambi Lokonga ghosting through the back post. Yo, you lot taking the piss. And then what's worse, the fact that Odegaard can just waltz into the box, and the man, like, my thing was watching Thiago Silva. Like, I felt like Thiago Silva didn't give a dash after the second goal. I felt like he didn't give a dash. I thought to me, it looked like, like, I'm not trying to get injured. Why am I going to sprint? That's what it looked like for me. After the first, do you know what I mean? Brilliant finish by Jesus, who looks in scintillating form, by the way. But it's just the goal. Like, at one point, I'm seeing Xhaka chest it, flick it over a man, smack it, keeper safe. And Mendy, he looked like he ain't kickball in 2 years.
His distribution has been suspect. His distribution has been
suspect. Man made Xhaka look like Ozil, bro.
I think they went on it. I think this was their holiday and they were just kicking it around. They treat it like a holiday.
Treating it like cage ball, bro.
Yeah.
Cage ball, bro.
Let's have a kickabout on the beach. You know what I mean? Let's have a kickabout.
Like Volta, FIFA setting, bro. Yeah. It was mad. And then on top of that, I'm seeing Chalobah literally pass it to a man. He literally just passed it to man. And then one pass and they were in.
Yeah.
Like, it was big mistakes. It was big mistakes, bro. Like, yo, hey, listen. I don't know, innit? But listen, before we carry on, there's some loads of comments I want to get to a few of these. Gary Richards, big up yourself. Clinical says Barca still owe us from Ferran Torres. Big up Clinical. Gun Ben, big up yourself, bro. Months, I'm currently in talks with Jude Bellingham on Twitter DMs about coming up to Liverpool. Been 2 weeks, no reply, but I'll keep you updated, bro. Keep me updated, G. I want the jump. Give me the drop as soon as it's there. Abid says that watch along was so sick. Lewis's reactions are golden. Love that, man. Let me know as well, guys, if you want to see more watch-alongs, and so we can condense it. I couldn't even get that video done as well, but I'm probably going to get that out for you guys. On the midfield, apparently LFC are talking to Borussia Dortmund for Bellingham for next season. Thoughts? Big up, Mons. We are not going to talk about Jude Bellingham and next season signing. I'm sorry. The thought of that is just stupid. next season signing. You think Liverpool aren't going to have more problems next season? Man are doing the Klarna thing, bro. Allow me, FSG, allow me. All we got to do is beat Everton and Spurs in our first 2 games, and people will be in dreamland again. Football is fickle as hell. Assad, let me favorite that comment. You said it. That is it. That is it. The second Chelsea pumped 2 teams in quick succession, everyone's going to be back on the Chelsea bandwagon. Everyone's going to be on Chelsea dick again. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah,
that's what it's going to be.
That's right. We are fickle. We are the most hypocritical, fickle bunch of people in the world.
To be fair, I've never seen so many people so invested in
pre-season.
I've never, ever seen so many people so invested. Like, it's mad. It's mad. I have to be honest. By the way, we're on 28 likes. Let's make sure we can get to at least 50 likes, nice and fast. Make sure we are, as soon as you're dropping in, we are liking the video. Big up Kiers, part of the Big Six Bands family. Just going to run through some of these comments and we will add our 4th member of the panel. Thomas Frank bullied Chelsea last season. Chelsea are very unconvincing towards the end of the season. Plus, lack of number 9 will cost them. Relying on Werner will eventually cost them. I'm one of the rare people that think Werner's still got something to offer. Maybe just not. It might not just be in the Chelsea system, innit? Koulibaly was our best player after coming on for 25 minutes. Yeah, I didn't. How I heard Sterling played very well despite the abysmal performance. Sterling done well with what he could do.
He looked like it on the highlights. He's had 2 good opening appearances. But we still need someone else up there to help him.
Gerard says, big up yourself. He says maybe Chelsea hangover from last season is a madness, but they always come good and get the players they want. Yeah, Chelsea get it done. Chelsea do get it done, but like that performance was horrific from what I saw, and I didn't even catch the whole 90. Gallagher was doing that rugby, and Chalobah was doing stripper life. Yeah, Chalobah, you're not helping yourself, bro. I rate Chalobah in it, but at times, like, bro, some of the stuff he be doing. If Chelsea drop points to Everton, though, damn, it's gonna be that's it though, Abid. That's it. It's like if you don't go and beat Everton comfortably, which I think you will, but like anyhow you look like you're 1-0 up for the whole game, and then I don't know, DCL just thumps a header in the 80th minute, and then you lot can't break them down. All football's going to meltdown.
I would prefer to be stuck there for the whole night after the game, man. Like, I can't be up there and then go back and lose the game, man. Like,
are you going to the game?
Yeah, I'm going to the game actually.
Boy,
Mate, last season I've been to every game, like 51 games I've been to 10, 60, like 80% of the game I've been to 10, and I've seen worse, man. Probably this year as well. It's the same thing.
Right, listen, like, all I know is you lot better be doing the Chelsea.
Yeah.
the absolute funniest chant.
Oh my days.
No change in tone, no change in bass, just Chelsea. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Everyone sounds the same as well when they do it. There's no different accent or anything on it.
Yeah, nothing. There's no change. There's no change. You just the more your jaw drops when you do it, the better it sounds. That's all it is. Literally. But listen, Chelsea versus Arsenal pre-season, it was carnage.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
The only Arsenal fan in the building right now. It was only right.
Hello.
Perspective.
How you doing?
You telling me, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Hello, everyone. Yeah, so, bro, I'm good. You know, my preseason's been all right. Obviously, I heard when everyone's saying that everyone's invested in preseason. You know what? I actually think it's good that people are invested in preseason, not in the sense of being able to say, "Oh, I'm better than you." This, that. But it's good to like take an interest in the team's preseason and make sure your team's preparing themselves correctly. Like, I feel like that's a good thing to be invested in. You know what I'm saying? My team's clearly training correctly. I do feel sorry for Chelsea though. They have traveled. They've done mad travels. They've traveled like here, then down, then up, then they're going back and forth. Like it's a bit mad. Their travels are a bit crazy, but still, it wasn't as if you lot even had. I didn't even see a system too much. You know, we just literally ruined you. What do you not think though? What do you not think was
I
the
think
issue?
I
Was it
think
just
mentally
fitness or?
wise, firstly, you are correct. I think mentally wise, you are literally like destroying us really that bad. But for
Mm,
me, it's like the one thing that I found out from your guys' team, the changes that you had, the signings that I think you were well drilled from the get go. I think when you came to the Orlando, you've had like a lot of time to prepare for this game as well,
mm,
because we've done a lot of travel for
yeah.
since last week, literally, and that is the problem. That when you had like less days to acclimatize yourself to rest up, to, because it's a different kind of environment.
Mm,
We played in Vegas, literally the hottest day on the summer, about 40 plus degrees over there. Then we took a flight down to the East Coast, less 8 degrees less than the ones in Vegas. It's not that easy to get your fitness back up again. The fact that these guys after the game, I've saw the photos in that after the game, like having fun,
mm.
going night out in Vegas. I think it's just kind of more of a maturity bond for the team. But at the same time, they look lethargic, absolute lethargic overall. But I think when the two teams collide in that sense, I think the slightest margins kind of give that edge, and I feel like Arsenal have literally like only that game alone. I've just seen that is the best Arsenal I've seen so far. The fact
Oh
that
yeah,
we
definitely,
the fact that we
definitely.
conceded 8 goals in this year alone, it's embarrassing, really.
Yeah. This Arsenal, the one against Chelsea, it was like it was the step up towards the start of the season that I needed to see from the team because we was playing well, don't get me wrong, in our other three preseason games, but the intensity, obviously because it's Chelsea, there's always going to be that little bit more intensity in the game. But the intensity level I saw from every single player, man for man, was something I haven't seen in a while, let alone in pre-season. So, yeah, it was just good signs, The score, I'm not taking too much into the score, because you had your chances, Um, when Xhaka done that mad run, wanted to press your keeper, and then two passes, and then you just did any of you stay up and watch the game? Oh, you didn't stay up and watch it?
No, I
Nah,
still watch the game.
I don't
Yeah,
watch
so
I don't
So
watch preseason.
you see when Xhaka pressed Mendy and then you play the pass into I think it was Jorginho, he
Oh
turned,
yeah, yeah.
played it to you, just two passes and we just got cut open, So there's still that to look at. Besides all the
He's
positives, we still have those little frailties where we could have on your day, if he was a bit sharper, could have punished us. So I'm not looking too much into the score, but
mhm.
the mentality of the team, the fitness levels, and the quality is the three things I was looking for, and all of them tick, tick, tick for me in that game.
I feel like in that sense, I feel we came into the preseason way too late. I think we should have drilled these guys back at the end of June and then maybe early of July, get these guys going because I'll be real, I think these guys taking way too much holidays. Way too much. And that is why the level of fitness going low as well.
But
Mm.
you have to bear in mind the upcoming season. There's a congested first part before, and then there's a World Cup. These guys come back on Boxing Day, and then the FA Cup final, I think, is in the first week of June
First week of
next
June,
year.
yes, correct.
So you're looking at a 10-month season. You have to balance it. I think the one thing I don't like about this preseason, if you're going somewhere in the preseason, just stay in one area. I hate
Yeah,
it's just stay in
Yeah.
one area. You know what I mean? Just like stay on the West Coast, whatever, East Coast, whatever. Do the PR stuff there. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why we went to the East Coast when frigging owners own LA Dodgers and they should have just stayed in the West Coast. But I think I usually look at preseason just for fitness. Really, I can't remember such reaction to pre. I've never seen a reaction to preseason games
it's
like
because
that before.
I think it's because there's a lot of trophies. I've seen trophies that I've never heard of before in this preseason, like our one, the Florida Cup. What's the one that Tottenham won? The one Man United. Like it's just all these trophies now
Bangkok
in
Cup or something
preseason.
like that.
Yes, it's silly. So maybe that's adding to the excitement of preseason because there's like a mini little
I
competition
can see for the
just for a little
locals.
banter.
I can see
Maybe
for the
that's what it is.
locals. I can see for the
Mm.
locals. It's just like That's why I was like, when I was tweeting out, I was like, if you are getting upset about preseason now, don't bother tuning in for the season because you're not built for it. You're not built for it. If you're reacting like this to a preseason game, then don't bother watching any of our season this season because you aren't going to survive. You're going to be begging for the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? It's just mad. But I agree. We are lacking. I just think people sometimes go, well, why can't he play the players he wants to play? Or if he plays everyone that he wants to play from the start, someone's going to get injured, and then you're going to go, why were you playing this guy 90 minutes in pre-season and stuff like that? They've got to balance it because the first half of this season, we're playing like all the Champions League group games before November. We've got League Cup games. Have you seen? We've got a stupid international break in September when we've got World Cup in November. Have you seen the we're playing? Some teams are playing like every 3 or 4 days.
Yeah,
this season. So it's a balance, man. But listen, they didn't play well. Arsenal deserved to win from the highlights that I saw. And, like I said, there was nothing really there for us to hold on to or any hope or anything like that. I was just getting minutes. Like Koulibaly had a good 20 minutes or so. Do
you know what's more like, this is from a Chelsea perspective, right? For you lot, I would be more worried at the fact that not even the score, but I didn't see many positives from the game to take, So that's what I'm looking at as like the main problem is, yeah, you lost, but what did you learn from that loss? Like,
I think what we learned is that he's reached his breaking point with some of these players from his comments after the game. He literally called them out, basically the whole of the attack, and said, "What do you expect? I've still got the players that I had here before. So what do you expect?"
I got something on that one, but I'll leave that.
I don't think he should have done it. I don't think he should have done it like that. And I'm a bit like up and down. I'm a bit like but now the most important thing for me is not actually signings, is getting these deadwood out, because what he's done now, he's set a line now where he's drawn himself against some of these guys in the squad, and then we all know a squad is far more together than a manager is with players. They have friendships, they have cliques, they can easily work together to get a manager out. He's got to get the ones he wants out as quickly as possible, or the season's not going to plan out well.
Werner can be a bench player for us. I'll take him.
You'll take Werner, please take him.
Yeah, I said I'll take Werner like 2 seasons ago.
Listen,
when you lot got him, I was so jealous. I was like, this guy is a beast. Like,
did you see? You obviously watched the friendly on. Did you see the ball that was passed him and he tried to control it?
When he just kind of went out. It just looked like he was. Yeah. How about this? No one in that stadium thought he was even scoring. No one in the stadium thought he was scoring.
He couldn't.
Everyone was booing. Everyone was booing him. It was so tight.
There was no one pressing him, and he couldn't trap the ball. He went out. If you want him, take him. You don't even have to pay us.
He'll cook. No, I'm sorry, he's cooking for me.
He'll cook. And Mateo, he'll cook for me, bro. I swear down, he'll cook.
I don't think your family can take a man like him. I feel like
Mateo, as a benchman, I can. I
don't know. I don't like. Let me pick up some of the comments in it, because a lot of people are giving showing some love. Angel, big up yourself, says Everton are in terrible. I think in trouble. I've been shopping trolleys. I've seen shopping trolleys faster than Rondon. Allow Rondon, man. He's like the nicest player in football. Allow him. Big up Monts. Josh T says, big up Monts in the panel. Hope you man are doing well. We are doing
big up, Josh.
Big up. What happened to Kounde? So he was wearing the blue last time I saw him. Brother, it's mad. It's mad. Like, I literally 2 days ago, I'm seeing Kounde to Chelsea 55 M's. I'm thinking, fuck. Now I'm seeing
articles are written.
Now I'm seeing like we're literally not on the verge of here we go, but he's here we go in the other way right now. That's what paperwork.
Just the last bit of paperwork, just the sign. It's all agreed.
Yeah, like it's looking. I'm hearing he's steps away from the Chelsea thing. Like I'm hearing steps away. Now he's actually stepping away. Like
Matt Law's article on Saturday morning or Friday morning was, why Kounde will be Chelsea's third signing of the season.
Oh God, I saw that as well. Yeah,
that's so bad.
That was horrendous.
Absolutely horrendous. More comments on the way. Boris Johnson are making Chelsea older. What's Boris Johnson got to do with it? Arsenal had 11 penalties. Should be called free season because it's shit. Ricky, big up yourself. Jared Arrington says, free stream Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, Chilwell, most solid backline in the world. Ain't no one scoring many past that backline. If we get a midfielder and a striker, they are going to kill teams.
No.
Jared,
No. How about this? I saw Koulibaly, right, not up to the paces. So I don't want everyone to expect Koulibaly to drop in and become this beast straight away. It's not. And I said the physicality of the Premier is very different. It's a lot more demanding. He's going to have to run a lot more and do a lot more than he's had to do before. So his concentration better be there. He had a good 25 minutes, but I still see that he can get spun. He still can get spun. So
I mean,
I think mentally the whole squad isn't up to it. They were just there in the US for the vibes. Even
Gallagher was trying too hard. I felt sorry for that brother, man.
He was doing his best Jones impression.
He just didn't fit the team. He doesn't fit the system.
I don't know why he's trying too hard. Tuchel's already knows to be British.
Side note, guys. By the way, we are 4 subscribers away from 1,800, and there's 55 people in here. So you get it. So you see the ticker at the bottom. I'm trying to get that changed to 19. I'm trying to get that changed. So first of all, if you're new here, if you just stepped in the building, 55 people, 38 likes. Let's start upping that ratio and let's get to 50 likes straight away. You know what I'm saying? We're 11 likes away from 50. Let's get that popping. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that popping, people. It's not every day you see Chelsea in the mud. This is a rare sight, people. This is rare. This is good. This is good ass content. Chelsea in the mud. You don't see this often. That's a compliment.
With Arsenal looking good.
You don't see this often. You know what I'm saying? This is free game. I'm putting you on free game. But listen, before I do carry on as well, big up Patrick Tyrant, one of my favorite. I'd probably say one of my favorite Tottenham fans. I'll be real. Has put his that's his new channel. Patrick has now got his own channel now, so make sure you go and subscribe to him as well. It's in the favorite, so when you can in your spare time, make sure you subscribe to Patrick's new channel. A few more comments as well. Keenan, big up yourself. Very active in the comments as usual. Chelsea were not match ready. Get Kimpembe, Cooley at the back and start Broha at the 9. The team will look totally different. Oh, interesting. Broha at the 9. Interesting. People acting like Chelsea are dead. That's rubbish. They will still battle it out for 3rd or 4th. I don't think it's a battle, bro. They're getting 3rd. Like, it's not a battle. People are making it out to be a battle because everyone be reactionary as hell.
No, wait. It definitely is a battle. If they continue like this, you don't want to start off bad because the World Cup, bro, the World Cup's coming. You don't want to start off bad. I'm telling you, because like Salah came back off the pace after the African Cup of Nations, bro. Certain men are gonna come back after the World Cup not on it, bro. Depending on how far they get and how much they used, bro. Just make sure they start off well, bro. And as of now, it's not looking good. So they have how many more preseason games they got?
One more on Friday.
One more. We got Udinese on Saturday.
Is it Saturday? Okay.
For me, looking at Chelsea, bro, they've scored 3 goals. They haven't kept a clean sheet, and they've won 1 preseason game. Like, look at that. And this is what we're starting the season off with. With teams that have won, some teams have won all their preseason games. They're scoring. They're looking good.
I will preface this. Man United under Van Gaal one summer smashed everyone in preseason.
Yeah, and then they drew their first game 0-0.
Like 7th or something.
You see what I'm saying?
I remember. No, I remember that.
Newcastle once lost 6-1 to Leyton Orient in about 2011. They lost 6-1. They were just coming up, and that they finished 5th that season when they weren't supposed to. So I agree. The start of the Premier League, I'll be more concerned if the results go against us like that in pre-season.
Well, listen. Let me just get through 2-3 more comments, and then I've got a surprise for certain people. I've got a surprise. I got a surprise for a couple of you lot. I ain't never had so many blues in this chat. I can't lie.
A flawless field.
One day I'm telling people, yo, I struggle to get Chelsea fans. Now I can't get. There's fucking too many of them. Too many of you, man. Keenan says, sorry, just missed his comment there. But Keenan says, big up Monts. Keep doing your thing. Love to see the channel growing. Appreciate you, bro. Obviously.
But what did Keenan say about Werner? I see he said something about he wouldn't want him. Why not, bro?
Let's keep it about people are bored because there's been no football for time and they're thirsty for attendance, hence the overreaction. I went bed at 11:30 that day. Who cares? It's definitely a who cares thing when your team loses. I've done the same thing when Man United beat us 4-0.
Oh, come on,
You have to do it, bro. Like, it's who cares if you lose. It's great signs. Honestly, I saw great bare positives when you win. That's what it is. Like, listen.
Bro,
I
didn't even care about the
midfield. Oh, hold on. J5 slander. I'm here for this. Listen, I cannot watch Jorginho at the base of my midfield for another season. That brother is the biggest fraud ever. Get him and Werner out. All right, we'll get to that. We're going to get to that. I'm going to spray with that one, yeah? I definitely want you lot's opinion on that one. Shower Boy says, big up Monts and them, man. Appreciate you, bro. They ain't going to pass Saliba.
Of course not.
For sure. I hope I pronounced your name properly. Chelsea have offered Barcelona in some Barcelona in some way. I don't know what they've done. How about this? I don't know. I think Xavi's got Thomas Tuchel's new to something. I think it's mad.
Bro, I don't understand how Chelsea, someone who is going to, in my opinion, have a better run in the Champions League than Barca. Maybe not win the league or compete for the league like Barca will, but they'll definitely compete in Europe more than Barca. And he would arguably start, right? I don't know if he probably start at Barca as well, to be fair. But I don't know. I just thought that Chelsea had it. Like, but then again, look at Rafinha. Like, as soon as Barca has a pull, it's clear that they have a pull. Like they must be saying something.
That Rafinha deal is more the other. We tried to hijack that deal because he already agreed personal terms with Barca in like March or something like that. So it was more. Yeah. But these players must have. These two things must have happened. One, these players obviously don't like making a lot of money, or want their wages deferred for 2 or 3 years. Or second, they got that Men in Black flash thing to erase their memories about what Barcelona is at this moment in time, because I don't understand it. I don't understand their agents as well. I just don't understand it. I know it's Barcelona, but it's in name only. They're selling their grass. They're selling their pieces of pitch to people. I just don't get it.
By the way, guys, remember I said there was time for a surprise? Well, obviously, we were talking about Tommy Tuchel. We were talking about Chelsea. I said, fuck me. There's so many Chelsea, man. I couldn't get any at the start of today. You know, so I couldn't get any. Now, like, as I said, I've got two of the people I've wanted to get on the channel for so long. So I'm glad they came through. And I've got two more. I've got two more for your head top. So,
am I getting attacked
by? I know that ain't who I think it is.
Lord of mercy.
I'm gonna just slap you.
Where's the surprise?
Where's the surprise?
Yeah, where's the surprise?
You're fucking still going on about that.
Go on, Deeks.
Yes, people. Yes. Hope I'm not lagging. Forgive me.
HD, bro. You got 120p, 180p.
180 in it.
No, 1080p. What are you telling me? What are you telling me, man?
Nah, just got a fresh trim, man. I thought, you know what? Good time to jump on. So I know it's been pending. It's been pending.
Let me see the bed. Jeez. Okay.
Hey, happy early birthday again, though. Happy early birthday, Diggs.
Yeah, birthday tomorrow as well, man. So I was like, you know what? I'll jump on today, innit?
Happy birthday. Listen, everyone wish Worldwide Charles a happy birthday in the comments. We got 50 people in here. I want to see at least 50 happy birthday messages. It's debut on Big Six Pants as well. But listen, before obviously we get into it, I'm not sure how long you could be here and stuff. So let me just get what I can from your opinion. What's your opinions right now on the Kounde deal? Obviously, I do hate you, man, but I think it's a bit fucked how Chelsea are moving, and it's actually annoying me, even as a rival fan.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think the hype's probably gone now. If he signs or not, I don't think anyone will be excited anymore. But I think the difference is with Rafinha and Kounde is Rafinha was already agreed back in March with Barca. They already agreed personal terms, and he was on the move there anyway. Chelsea tried to hijack that one. this one, it's like if Barca can't pull out the money, then he's gonna have to join Chelsea still. Well, it's like we're second choice. So do we pull out? And time's ticking as well. So they're trying to sell De Jong, I think, to United or whoever. They need to raise funds. They can't pay that money right now as well. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Chelsea can probably still get the guy, but do we want him? Like second choice, like we're second option. So we kind of need to get over that as well. So look, it's a big L for Todd Bowley, obviously. Big L's, man. Obviously Sterling, Koulibaly, decent signings, and then we flopped. Like we flopped all these signings, man. Ake, De Ligt, Kimpembe, your Kounde, your Rafinhas. Like
Lewa as well. There was a link to Lewa at one point, even though you only wanted Barcelona.
yeah. That's another L. Now they want Alonso, and as per Leclerc, Andrew will probably say, yeah, take him. And I'm thinking, obviously Barcelona is like, they're taking us for mugs, and now they're going to sign 2 of our players as well. So big up the comments as well, man. Like the video, people.
Yeah, you're getting some good birthday messages in there. Obviously, the basics.
That'd be great. If they sign Alonso, if that's a signing that brings them down financially, that'd be amazing. Just sign Alonso for 13 million or something. He's not worth it, but just sign him.
You know what? I think Alonso is like, he's knackered at times, but he's actually a big game player, though. He actually is a big game player. He got that. You know what it is? He got the hammer on him. He has that left foot on him.
Tell him again.
What is that unpopular opinion? Do you get called for that?
Bro, I get hate for Alonso. I get hate, bro. It's not normal, man.
He's got a better shot than most of our forwards, if not all.
Bro, Alonso got the sledgehammer still. I'm not gonna front. Like, I don't think he's that great defensively. I think he's lost his legs. He's not the Alonso during the Chelsea winning season, during the Premier League winning season, under Conte. But brother, like, don't like, gee,
he's not bad.
I can't get out of my head that goal.
I've never thought that Alonso was a bad baller as well. I don't know why the Chelsea man hate him so much. Maybe it's just because he's a bit going back, and maybe just offensively he's not great. Like
he's a rubbish.
He's declined. He's declined defensively. I can't lie.
Yes,
but
he's rubbish.
He was great under Conte. Don't get me wrong. He was great under Conte, but since then he's been declined.
But I think under Conte, it was a different. The Conte's five at the back was different to Tuchel's 5 at the back. I think Conte's was more. Even though Conte plays more transitional football with Tottenham, you lot had more of the ball under Conte.
The midfield's much different.
It was more fluid. Obviously, you had Hazard in it, so maybe that. Do you get it? Maybe that
allowed, but that allowed a quick outlet
in that midfield. We had Matic and Kante, by the way.
Yeah, like he was able to just
and that was prime Matic as well.
That was when people could actually watch Chelsea. I'll be honest. That's when you man were watchable still. I can't lie, bro. Like, you lot are sometimes watchable, but like, I don't know, man. Something in that attack needs to change. Maybe Sterling needs help. You can't be.
They need Jesus. They need Jesus.
I don't know, man. Some of the comments. Xavi told Kounde over the phone that Dani Alves has more trophies than Chelsea. Does he actually?
Yeah.
Someone go fact check that. Surely not. But actually, Dani Alves got enough trophies, though.
He's got like 40 something, bro.
He got enough trophies. I ain't even playing around. Someone fact check that for me.
He's literally won like everywhere.
Someone big up Statman Subs as well. Go and make sure you subscribe when you can. Make sure we go subscribe. He's doing good content over there. Make sure you subscribe to Worldwide Chelsea as well, people. Make sure you subscribe. Big up. Obviously, I know you're having the connection issues and stuff, but listen, as soon as he gets that connection pattern, we're good. You're gonna see more.
Bro, I'm in the garden. I'm in the garden just to get connection, bro. Do you know how deep it is right now? It's just to get connection.
Bro, this is what this man is doing to get you lot content. Take it in. A man is in his garden, bro. And obviously, man got a fresh trim. You got fresh trims, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's in his garden giving you man content. You hear it. Latimus.
Yeah, I just want to ask Latimus something still.
Latimus, my boy. Casey has some questions for you. I'll be honest. I'll just leave you guys to it while I just promo that.
So Latimus, right? Obviously, we're not going to go too much into the preseason game. Did you watch it firstly?
Yeah, I did.
You watched it? All right, cool. No, because not everyone watched it here, innit? So I just wanted to ask you that. So, bro, like, after watching that game, right? Forget you lot because I didn't see many positives for us.
Oh, he's
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
For us, what do you think about like us now going forward? You know, in the league, what do you think is going to happen? Is your opinion changed on where you think we'll be, how well we'll
Don't take your
do?
foot off his.
Yeah. Can I?
Uh, no, honestly, I think you guys will
Yeah.
finish fifth or sixth again.
Fifth or sixth? Why is that?
Yeah, because I don't see
Why
you
is that
guys
though?
being better. Because I don't see you guys being better than Chelsea and Spurs.
Okay, I would arguably say that we've played, you know, better than you. This obviously pre-season. It's only pre-season, and we spoke about it before, but I don't even see a real system. I'm not even sure Tuchel knows his best 11 as of now. I think he has a best 11 of players, but we don't know how they're going to work in the system, you know. Koulibaly, he looked okay when he came on, not the greatest. Sterling, I'd say Sterling looked quality. But then everyone else, poor, you know. With my team, you know, Zinchenko came on after one training session. It looked like he's been there the whole season or the whole time with us. Same with Jesus.
Mhm.
Everyone's looking good. Sambi stepping up, Nketiah stepping up. All these players are stepping up. Martinelli's looking good. Like, I think you should be worried, man.
Not really, no. I've seen Arsenal have amazing pre-seasons before, and then they still end up
Yeah,
finishing
same.
fifth or eighth and stuff. I've seen Chelsea have poor or average pre-seasons, and then we still end up doing what we need to do at a base minimum. I think we'll be like getting top four is not that hard to do, at least for a team like Chelsea, for a club like Chelsea. So, like, I think we'll finish, even if we finish fourth, like,
But we know
it's not
that
going to make a difference.
just top four is not good enough still. To end the season
No,
with just top four is not good
no,
enough.
but at base minimum, top four and winning a trophy is the base minimum I expect from Chelsea.
Yeah,
That was the base.
I
That was the
agree.
base minimum target I gave Lampard at saying that you just get top four and get to a cup final, because I expect that from any Chelsea manager at base level. I expect, even at our worst, I will still expect the same thing from Chelsea: get top four and get to a cup final or win a cup.
I'm worried. I'm worried about Chelsea, if I'm honest. I'm worried.
Yeah.
I
Well, all
and
rivals have been
it's not even
all
so
rivals have
much,
been
yeah.
saying that all. Well, all rivals have been saying that
Yeah.
all summer they're worried about
I
Chelsea,
don't know why they
or
worry
Chelsea
about
are going to do bad and stuff.
Why?
I don't see the big
They
like
should want us to do bad.
like.
No,
No, I
it's
know,
not even
and
that I
that's
want you to
fine.
do bad. I
But
don't want you to do bad, you know.
Now, come
I
on, don't give me this.
no, like
Don't give me this.
obviously man, I want everyone to do bad and I want to win the league. That's just me being a football fan and an Arsenal fan. But to be fair, you lot aren't
Mhm.
even. I'm seeing no positives. That's my problem. I'm
where
literally
do you
trying to
think?
think of one
Wait,
positive, and
Casey,
I've seen nothing.
where do you think Arsenal will finish, and where do you think Chelsea will finish?
I still think you'll finish above us, because I feel like you're gonna get quality at the end of the day. By the time the window shuts, whether it's at the start of the season or come September the 1st, I feel like you'll get business done, you know, and I feel like in the end that will be the quality required to get you to top four, right? But what I'm
Mhm.
worried about is if you don't start the season off correctly, your play, like I said, and your players go off into the World Cup, you know, whatever. Some of them don't come back on the marks like Salah did, you know, last season, didn't come back on the marks. You lot could be in a
Mhm.
big problem because you're going to
Twice
spend
you
a
said
lot of
that.
money. You're going to spend a lot of money in the summer, and then you're going to have to try and spend a lot of money in January to fix your issues. Do you think
Let me
Tuchel's going to get that amount of backing if
let me
things aren't going right?
let me
I
let
mean,
me do this. Let me do this. There's a couple of things. So not only is the recruitment important on the field, it's off the field. They have to bring in a sporting director. Okay, that's the one thing they're going to have to bring in. Okay, because Todd Bowley has been forced into doing all this because of the people quit on him. Okay. Second of all, I think why you're not seeing a lot of positivity is because unlike last year, where we used even myself used the winning of the Champions League to cover over the cracks of this squad, people are now suddenly realizing how much work has to be done on this squad, right? how much actual, if I'm being kind, ordinary to useless players that we have, right? And they suddenly realise, unlike Lukaku, who you can praise, who actually took a pay cut and left, these other guys aren't willing to do that at this moment in time. So I think you're seeing a realisation of, hang on a minute, a rebuild actually means what it means is a rebuild. So that's why I don't think you're seeing a lot of positivity, because you're right. I think we're going to be busy in and out up until the last day of the window. And that's about 4 or 5 games into the season. So no one knows what this squad's going to look like until September 2nd, when the
I don't think
transfer window's done. So.
But I don't think that's going to make, like, again, like, doing all that's fine. I still don't think that's going to make a difference to Chelsea finishing top 4. Like I said, finishing top 4 is not that hard to do. Like, people try and make out as this long and grueling task. It's not that hard to do. If you got any bit of quality, and if you got any bit of quality in any particular areas, like I've seen us, I've seen Man United finish top 4 just based on having a quality attack. I've seen Spurs finish top 4 based last season and having a quality attack and a quality manager. I've seen Chelsea finish top 4 and having a quality defense and having a quality manager. It's not that hard to do. So long as you have 2 X factors, you can do that. Arsenal don't have those X factors in any sort of areas. You don't have like a quality world-class attack. You don't have a quality manager. Don't have a quality defense. Like, your midfield's average. Like, you guys are not getting anywhere near top 4. And Europa League, which is probably your best bet, you're not winning that either.
We should finish top 4 based on our merit.
Do you know what's funny?
I know we should, but like,
this is the same way Man United fans used to speak on their demise. This is how Man United fans used to speak about Arsenal fans, right? For you, Latimus, the cheek for you to say that I'm going to be nowhere near top 4 when I was 2 points away from it just last season is mad. Playing
one game. Arsenal played like 45 games last season. You do know that, right?
So what?
In all competitions.
So what? So how many games? You weren't in
anything last season. Yeah, and Spurs will get knocked out of Spurs won't make it out of their Champions League group, and then they'll get knocked out of the Europa League in the last 16. Arsenal will get knocked out of the Europa League by the quarterfinals or semifinals, and you guys will finish like 5th or 6th. Spurs will finish 4th or 3rd. Again, top 4 is actually not that hard to do.
Let me just interject quickly. What I will say is that, like, there is a certain fear factor that seems to be slightly diminishing, even as a Liverpool fan, innit? Like, I'm looking at Chelsea, and even though I've always stuck by this, and I've always said, the hardest team to beat in the Premier League. Winston can vouch. I always say you man are the hardest team to beat. I think you're the hardest to beat than Manchester City, innit? But
no,
what I will say
for you, not me. I've been smoking Chelsea, and Chelsea fans can vouch. So I've been smoking Chelsea.
What I will say is I think I don't fear you guys as title contenders.
Oh no, we're not title contenders.
No, you shouldn't. That's fine. You shouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been like, and that's something I've always said. I don't really fear. I think people were obviously Koulibaly and Sterling are good signings, but there's so much work to be done at Chelsea for them to be bridging the gap towards City and Liverpool at this moment in time. Of course, there's still time in the window, of course, so anything can happen. But there's too many deficiencies throughout the squad, and obviously the quality, the real quality in Chelsea's team is aging. Kante is slowly declining. Thiago Silva, you're not going to get too much out of him over the next 2 years. And the only one really with longevity and quality for the long run for me is Kovac. I think he's an outstanding midfielder. Do you know what I mean? So obviously Koulibaly now that he's coming in Sterling, But
remember a few weeks ago I said on here that let's assume we get all the signings we need to improve our first 11. I still won't put this up there to challenge with you guys, because our squad, like if a couple of injuries to the first 11, our squad is just not good enough to compete. So like that's fine. Chelsea fans might get angry that, why aren't we good enough to compete? I'm fine. Like, I understand we're not good enough to compete for the title. I want to win it, but like my emotions do not dictate what the facts actually are. The facts say we're not going to compete. That's fine, but based on what our squad is, it's definitely top four worthy. I've seen a worse manager get us top four with this squad. Like, it's not going to make a difference to me.
We are the furthest away from the title since before Roman bought us. That's what we are. I don't count Frank's first season because we had a transfer ban. So no, but there's always been parts of every other season where I've gone, okay, there's a chance. Yeah. I'm going into this season going, nah. Third is the highest this squad can achieve. No more. Unless something radical happens, and like you say with the signings and they come in like and hit the ground running. I just can't see us.
When I said this, and Casey, I said this in the group chat, fam, and you had not even Kears, sorry, you had Ethan twerking up the thing, bro, telling
what
me,
did they say? What did you say?
Bro, I said that, bro, like, I don't fear Chelsea as title contenders. And Corey and Ethan were like, what? How could you say that? How could you say that? They got this thing. I'm like, brother, I said, go speak to a Chelsea fan. They will tell you themselves, fam. They will tell you, bro. Like,
it's because people... It's because, like, if people are honest with themselves, like, on average, people don't actually watch their rivals play unless, like, it's a big loss result or whatever. They'll only watch when it's the top 6 games. And because when we play Liverpool and City, it's very, like, close contested games. Like, maybe be a draw or we'll lose maybe narrowly or we'll win narrowly. People think we're on the same level consistently, but we're not. And that's, like, it's okay to say that. It's fine.
This is what I'm saying. By the way, guys, make sure you are smashing a like. We are a few subscribers away from 1,800. But yeah, no, just this is why I say, like, when I say stuff, I think people get misconstrued for my hate for Chelsea. I'm coming from an objective point of view here. Like, if Chelsea were up there with Liverpool and City as of this moment, do you think I wouldn't just say that? I'll just say it. Like, Chelsea, there's a lot of positives that come with Chelsea because there's almost
like closer to the pack than the top. If
they don't get their signings, if they
get their signings, I still feel like Broke Montel. I've seen teams go in. They've done this before, bro. They've done this before where they've gone and got bare signings, right? But basically a brand new team. Everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, look what Chelsea's done. They're gonna have to challenge after this." And then it just all didn't come to fruition. You know, Pulisic has never started pulling up trees. All of these players that they've bought, Werner, like, none of them have, Havertz, none of them have done anything. And we all thought when they got all these players that they were going to do bits. So, once again, we're in another cycle. They're going to get bare players. And to be fair, I think Kounde would have been a top side. If they can get Kounde, that's one that I'll say, yeah, hard. But
he's 5'10", by the way, so I don't know if you don't want to talk about the height thing. No one's really speaking about the height thing with Kounde.
No, Kounde.
Oh, no. People have spoken about height. People have spoken. It's because we've been linked to this guy. We've been linked to this guy for a year now. People have spoken about the height and over-exhausted. Because remember, we were linked to Ake earlier in the window, and Ake is about the same height as well. And Chelsea fans were ripping into Ake about height not being good enough. So the height thing has been over-spoken about. But it's just because we've been linked to him for so long that it's now like a tiring issue to talk about.
Okay. Yeah, no, but I don't even mind the height thing, to be fair. I still feel like if you're a good defender, you're a good defender nonetheless, you know. Positioning, you would have come up against big players, you know, so it's not like it's a whole new game. But yeah, no, if you get Kounde, that's a big signing. But I'm not too worried about Chelsea's signing, so to say. You know, they've just got good names. I'm not too bothered. I feel like I can only compare it to Arsenal. I feel like our signings are defo had a lot more scouting, a lot more thought into them. You know, I think yours are a bit more statement than scouting. I don't feel like, you know, these are the players that Tuchel would have said if I perfect for my system, Koulibaly and Sterling. I don't think them two were the names, but you know, it could work out. How do you lot feel like? You know,
I feel like we need some depth in our wing backs. The Reece James cannot play the whole season. I feel in that right hand side. I just think we need some cover just in case he's going to have that like an injury or something. Aspie's not going to be staying here next season. I think he's gone for good.
Werner.
Werner possibly leaving as well. You know, but
But where though?
He
Where's Burnley?
needs to go. He needs to go.
I know he needs to go, Sadiq. But where? Give me a name. Which club he should
That's
go?
it.
He
On
was
loan or
actually-
something.
He was actually linked to when we were linked to Delit, we offered them Werner plus like 25 or 30 mil, and they were actually going to accept it, and Werner was okay with going there, but Bayern came in and then they got Delit. So listen, it is what it is. Even if Werner's here for another season, like, is it that big of a deal? We'll still get top 4. Like, who cares?
Yes, it is. It is a big.
It is, bro. It is.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we'll still get top 4. So yeah.
For my mental health,
What's his wages? Because that must be the reason you can't.
275.
270,000 a week.
75k a week. That's like 1.1 million pounds.
Look at Lukaku was on 300.
Bear in mind, that's what we were paying for on his Bundesliga form. Yeah, on his Bundesliga form.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pay. No one's gonna get anywhere near that money on his Premier League form.
Oh no!
Yeah, no way.
You'll probably
No way.
get just about maybe 100 at a stretch.
It's 14.3 million a season before tax.
By the way,
fight
our
back.
wage structure is a mess. Like Marina's left us in a worse position. If
No, don't blame her. Don't blame her.
No. Hypothetically, like if let's say if Marina didn't left, like he would. I think she would have fixed the mess though straight away. 100%.
Yeah, but listen, it's a lack of director of football. We haven't had one for what is it? Almost a decade.
So
Are you not doing the Man United?
So what was the reason Peter Cech was appointed?
What Man United? Peter Cech was not appointed. He was appointed for basically vibes and stuff. He was not appointed as a real director of football. Let's be
No, but yeah, Latimus, you're doing what Man United do. Just have your owners buying players and sorting out contracts and giving them bad wages, and that's it. That's what the players.
Yeah, that's what it was.
With the money.
That's what it was.
No, but you know what it is? At the end of the day, as much as I didn't believe Chelsea will fight for the title or anything, we were first when we had our players in it. Before injuries, before the COVID and all that stuff. Chilwell, Reece James, everyone was on form. We were first place. We should have battered Liverpool away from home. We got that red card, if you guys remember as well, Reece James. You know, these things happen every single year. We'll come top 4 and win a trophy. Or come certain finals. That's all we'll do.
At the moment, we're a cup team, Sadiq.
I'm not worried.
You're a cup team.
I'm not worried about facing Liverpool and Man City. It's the other sides where we drop points, like Burnley at home,
Arsenal
getting smashed at Burnley, but by
worry about me.
Arsenal have been getting results against us. I'm not gonna lie to you. They've been getting results against us recently.
But Sadiq, notice what was just said. Burnley, Arsenal, those caliber of teams, like it's fine.
No.
I never.
Stop
I say
Burnley. It was too different. It was
Burnley, Arsenal, Brighton, Fulham, them man. Yeah,
No,
that's the level. It's fine.
I hear it. I see you trying to...
You got me.
Not that. It's not that.
No,
Guys,
for you it's not.
I'm gonna head out, yeah? I'm gonna head out.
That is so cheeky, bro.
Bro,
Guys, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me, man. A pleasure. I'll
Take
come
care,
again soon. Take care, KC. Take care, everyone.
Take care,
Love.
bro.
Peace.
Sorry, that prime that was just hella cheeky, bro.
Bro,
What did I say was wrong?
You have no... How am I there with Burnley, Fulham, and who?
Oh no. Again, to me, like Burnley, Arsenal, Brighton, Fulham, them sort of man. Yeah.
KC, I think you would save yourself a lot of time. Vladimus is never going to praise Arsenal like you want him to.
Oh no, I
He's
do
never
praise
going to
Arsenal.
pick him up.
I do. Don't do that. Don't do that. I do praise you guys when it's warranted.
Andrew.
No, I know. I do. No, I do praise you guys when it's warranted and when it's meant.
No, but he's never going to do it the way you want him to. That's the thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's not true.
I'm expecting.
If Arsenal get top 4, they win the Europa League. I'll sit here and say I was wrong, and I'll take all
you will, and then you'll do. What you'll do is
top 4. If Arsenal get top 4 over you, you're seeing me live in the flesh. No,
you know what? No, you know what he'll do. He'll praise you.
You are seeing me. You're gonna have to explain yourself.
But Latimus, Primal praise you, and then he'll say, but you're getting dumped out the Champions League next season.
Yeah. Oh, Latimus, you know what? Me being top 4 and you're not there. I swear down, you don't.
Really?
Cool. I mean, what? Cool. I mean, so Casey, just I want to get this straight. You think Chelsea's kind of in and amongst the Tottenham United Arsenal debate now, rather than the Liverpool City Chelsea?
100%. 100%. Come on, if we're honest, they even have to admit it themselves that they're more with us than they are with you. Because
things are not black and white.
Wait, so you lost one player last season, one main player, right, in Chilwell, and that's your excuse for everything.
No. Again, I know we're not with City and Liverpool. That's not my point. But just because we're not with them doesn't mean all of a sudden we're with the rest of the bums.
No, I'm not saying you're with us. I'm saying you're closer to us than them.
Would you? Cool. Everyone in the chat, do you think Casey would have this energy? Do you think Casey would have this energy if they didn't beat Chelsea 4-0?
Yes, Montel, because I beat them in the league. This is. I told you I don't care about the score, G. I cared about the fitness.
What did you say, Father?
We conceded 8 goals this season alone against Arsenal. 8.
This year, yeah. Fatter, we have, and
for Christ's sake,
and they're in Fatter. No, you're right. We have this calendar year, and yet they're in the Europa League with Man United, the worst Man United team of all time, by the way. They're in the Europa League with them. What's your point?
Yeah, and you're in Champions. What's that mean?
Yeah, we're in Champions League.
You gonna win it?
Well, probably we can. Who knows?
Because don't be that team that's just in it and not winning it, because that's what Arsenal.
Oh, like you. Yeah. Don't worry, we're not Arsenal, bro. We're not Arsenal. We're not Arsenal. Listen, Casey. I beg you, don't compare your club's Champions League record to mine.
No, of course. That's your level. We ain't even won one. We ain't won one, so we're not in the discussion.
You have to be in it to win it, innit?
Yeah, bro.
Win the Europa League first, then you get Champions League.
Listen, you got to be in it to win it. That's what we used to say. That is what we used to say. We got killed for that.
Dennis Warren says, we've been saying it since last season. It's not about that friendly. Chelsea's drop-off in the last games of the season was huge. I think that's what they're nothing to play for.
Yeah. 100%. Do you know what it was? It was after. It was. You know what it was? It was the second leg against Madrid.
Yeah,
it killed them. It killed them emotionally, mentally. They were through 5 minutes ago, and they let.
It wasn't just that.
Kante spoiled it. Kante cost us a semi-final.
Andrew, it wasn't just that. We stunk the second half of the season. I'll admit that.
Oh yeah, no. Top 4 quite comfortably. What I mean is, it's like I think they went on the beach then mentally. They went.
Oh yeah. But like we still stunk the second half, and we still finished top 4.
Oh yeah.
Again, we're not in a discussion with the rest of the bump. Like I've been saying, getting top 4 is not that hard to do.
Oh no, it's that's on the list. It's like the last thing of this club.
I think it's one of the first things. I'd say it's easier. I'd say it's easier to get top 4 than to get.
No, I mean priorities. It should be the last thing. For this club.
I'm looking at you. Worse, you're still getting to cup finals. You've been to the most cup finals out of any club in the last 3 years.
Yeah, but what's the point unless you win them?
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm just saying there's a certain level, there's a certain minimum requirement level for Chelsea, and I think
but it's
like, high. That minimum requirement is a lot higher than other clubs.
It's like at Olympics. If you finish 4th, who cares? Do you know what I mean? In the final, if you want to finish in the top 3, preferably first, but you want to finish in the top 3. You finish 4th. Who cares? If you broke like a record as well, your own personal best, who cares if you don't get a medal? It's the same, Like I bet Fata
Arsenal fans care.
Fata went to the finals. He doesn't. He doesn't care. He went. He wants to win.
What do you care about?
Bro, I mean, so many cup
finals. I mean, you care about you care about beating Chelsea in the league and finishing 5th or finishing 8th. That's what you guys care about, fairly.
No, I finished 5th because of my drop off. I missed key players, but my difference is I didn't have a squad like yours.
And Chelsea's drop off and missing key players, we still finished top 4. That's my point. Top 4 is not that hard to achieve. That's not hard. No, players plural. It's not that hard to believe. Spurs, Liverpool had a literal completed squad like 2 seasons ago and still finished top 4. It's not that hard to do.
Yeah,
actually, not that hard to do.
When you have a world-class manager and world-class players, you're going on like they were missing.
But
Liverpool
were playing Nathan Phillips and stuff at centre back. What world-class player?
And they had Mo Salah.
Who was stinking that season? Mane, who was stinking that season?
Salah was
Liverpool players were stinking that
season.
Stinking.
He weren't
but my point being, like at a base minimum, they'll still get top 4 because that's just something that's easy to do. That's my point.
For them, yes.
Yes, for Liverpool, for Chelsea, like a base minimum, it's easy to do. That's my point.
No, I wouldn't say it's easy for you like that. I can't lie. Your margin for error is a lot smaller than theirs. A lot smaller.
Is it?
Just no.
I mean, we stunk for the second half of the season and still got top 4. So like I would say
you're going on like you're the only one that stunk.
No. Everyone, other teams stunk as well. Yeah.
We stunk.
Yeah.
You stunk.
Yeah.
Like,
and I know that's my point. But that's my point. We all stunk, and then we still got our job done. That's my point.
No, listen, we all stunk, right? If I didn't stink, if any one of us turned up the gas just a little bit, you was not making top 4.
And if Chelsea turned up the gas a little bit, we would have been even more clear than we already were. So what's your point?
You weren't clear like that. I can't even lie.
Okay,
how many points?
Well,
like 4 or something.
I don't know, G. I don't know, G. I don't look below top 4.
No. Anyway, you know,
I think it was double-digit points from the late of March.
Mostly Game says top 4 this year is going to be extremely hard. A lot of strength this year. Let's not get carried away. Spurs, Arsenal look much stronger. And Robertson, big up yourself. Robertson Canby also says, man, as a Chelsea fan, heading into this new season feels like we're going to war with a kitchen fork. I mean, I don't really like that term. Listen, Chelsea are in the mud a little bit right now, but I don't want to hear about the kitchen fork. You know what I'm saying? Casey, did you know Pulisic cost 60 mil? I didn't even know this too much. You know,
Montel,
60 mil, Werner, 50 mil.
Montel, they spent bread, bro.
So much dosh is in that front line. I wouldn't say it's like, I know they're not Thomas Tuchel signing, so there's a little
about
bit of
£325 million in that front line.
Out of the 4 of them, Lukaku 100 M's, Werner 50 M's, Kai Havertz 75 M's, Pulisic 60 M's. Are you crazy?
Ziyech 37.
Ziyech 40 M's.
Yeah.
40 M's in there.
That's 40 M's, yeah.
Allow me. You should have taken the 50 odd M's for flipping Hudson Odoi when it was there, fam.
Until they just bought Sterling.
No, but Sterling obviously is now.
No, but it's cool. We spent all these players on forwards who are bums. It's fine. Like, it is what it is.
Like
I've been saying that.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that's yo. That's why I don't want to hear the
spend.
Give me 40 M's, then 75, then 100. That you get it? Like, allow me.
But months. Liverpool will spend that properly. We haven't. We've spent all this money on bums for our forward line. And then people think Fish and Chip Sterling is going to make a difference and improve us all of a sudden. He's not. He's solely will not make a difference.
What did I tell you about Sterling slander, bro? Come on. What I say?
It's not Sterling slander, bro. It's not Sterling slander. He's English. I'm just saying. Fish and Chips. He's English.
He's Jamaican. He's
English. Fish and Chips. He's English.
He's
English.
Jamaican.
I like English.
Okay.
English breakfast and all that sort of stuff.
No Sterling.
The Queen.
Slander.
God save the Queen. God save the Queen.
Allow me. That's supposed to allow me, G. We should have to dig deep. That's magic. That magic hat and save Chelsea. Too many L's is embarrassing. I just think all this talk is going to end as soon as they win their first 2 games. Like, obviously, if you don't win your first 2 games, it's going to flip the other way and everyone's going to go in. Listen, as I said, if you man draw to Everton opening day.
Fat Frank. I'm in hiding.
You know what? Monto, I can't even.
No more Fat Frank.
Everton are the worst. I don't think they've won a preseason game.
No, but it's not even with.
No,
it's not even about the preseason thing, bro. I'm saying with Everton,
They are awful, bro.
Dude, we lost to them 1-0 last year.
1-0.
Last season when they were in the relegation.
We draw to them 1-1.
Last season we were resuscitation FC for clubs. We were.
Yeah. You was giving out lifelines.
Yeah, we were giving out. Yeah, we were giving out extra
Definitely
lives.
giving out lifelines. Though.
We were giving out life.
I mean, why not? We were already comfortably, Andrew. We were already comfortably in top 4. Why not help everyone else out?
We got Eddie Nketiah's new contract. We did. We got you to spend 100 grand on Eddie Nketiah because he scored twice against us, and then he scored other goals.
Hey, but this is what I mean. Like, there'll be times I'll be asking for a new
Nketiah is better than your current strikers.
He's not.
I don't know who loses out of that, us or Eddie Nketiah, because they're all meaty. So I'm not too sure who wins out of that.
You lot just wait on Nketiah this season, innit? Just wait.
I can't lie, as I said, in case you know, I've got a soft spot for Nketiah, innit? But all I'm saying is, I'm all like here. I want another centre mid in it, but I know as a Liverpool fan, we're not gonna get a centre mid. So it's like I've already kind of put that to bed. So I kind of now have to tell myself, Harvey Elliott's the guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think he is the guy, just like not like now. I think he looks good in it, but when I see the problems going on elsewhere in my around my ops, I'm thinking, right, I kind of got it all right, you know. It's
because you had a sporting director. You had a sporting director who worked with Klopp to build this squad. You have only got I think you've only got 2 players in the squad when Klopp took over. Henderson and Milner are the only 2, I think.
Firmino.
One of the
Firmino,
fine. 3 players, right? Mm-hmm. So that's 3 players. We've got players from 2017 in this squad, or from 2015.
2017. We got 7. So we saying you got best 17 plates left. Best 17 plates.
We got Ross Barkley rotting away. You know what I mean?
I said in the basement, G. By the way, guys, we are 2 subs away from 1,800.
100k in the basement. That's what he's earning.
I said 100k in the
basement. 100 bags.
I think it's near enough. Yeah, or just over.
Chelsea have saved us now 3 times in a row. Everton will be getting relegated this year. Once we're losing to relegated. Have you seen our record at Goodison? Don't kill me. Sterling is a very good player, but he's not an X-factor player in my opinion. He's not Eden Hazard who can make something happen out of nothing.
Yeah, no, he's not.
But that's just
nothing about that system. Look at
that's just a ridiculous statement. It's like it's like Barcelona. I'm not equating Hazard to Messi. But it's like anyone coming in after Messi at Barca and then the fans going, "Oh, he's not Messi." It's not. It doesn't. You know what I mean? It's not fair. Hazard is one of a kind.
Sterling is nothing without the Pep system. He's England's best player internationally, so we're not gonna do that.
No, yeah. I think what they mean is that people shouldn't assume Sterling is going to be doing things that he's just not going to do anyway. People shouldn't assume Sterling going to come in and be like Hazard, and then when he's not, then go and slander him for it. Like people shouldn't have ridiculous expectations.
You stop Walcott. Do not disrespect or allow me, Assad fam. You are a Chelsea fan, fam. Allow me, bro.
Don't disrespect Walcott either.
Enter the juice start.
Don't disrespect Walcott either. He's been one of Arsenal's best forwards since Henry. Don't do that.
No, he hasn't.
10 on Walcott has on average 10 goals, 10 assists per season at your football club. He's been one of your best forwards since Henry.
That's 20 GA a season, Casey.
Yeah, don't do that.
Allow me, G.
I don't think it's 10 goals and 10 assists. I can't lie. I think it's 10 goals.
On average, it is, yes.
Sterling, out of the 5 managers he's been managed by, I think Sterling's been brilliant under 3 of them. I'll be honest. So,
dude, he's the third top scorer of any player Pep has ever had, behind Aguero and Messi only. And I think he's like up there with the assists as well.
He's in City's top 10 goal scorers of all time as
well. I can't, and it's what City fans think.
It's fine though. Grealish is the perfect replacement. Though. It's fine. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
anyway.
But like some City fans don't even rate him that much or think he's a legend. I'm like, what? It's like, bro, are you mad? He's a legend at your club.
Sterling gets bad disrespect. It gets me so hot.
It's the most disrespected, one of the most disrespected players.
Don't disrespect my fish and chip Sterling, man. Don't do that.
Allow me. If I hear Sterling or if I hear Raheem Shillings or something like that,
in the Arsenal game,
Raheem Shillings.
His name.
Oh man,
Oh, you didn't know about Raheem Shillings?
I'm writing that down. Thank you.
But you never knew about. Wait, we've been screaming that one for time.
Yeah, Raheem Shillings.
But anyway, Mont, you know they
Yeah.
spelled his name wrong
What?
in the Arsenal game.
Sterling.
Yeah.
They're stealing or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Stealing or something, yeah. Two
Raheem
E's or something
Sterling.
like that. Yeah, Raheem Sterling, yeah. Just like I think they called Mount Mason Hunt the other day.
It's just getting silly at this point, you know. Then the other day when they put his picture to do with the rape case in the Premier League, they had Sterling standing there.
Yeah, just baiting the back. That got me so mad, fam. And they think a little apology. They think one apology could have fixed that. Getting me hot.
Wait, they did what? I didn't see that.
Yeah, you didn't see that? So yeah, there was talk. You remember when there was suspicions of a player in North London about the whole rape case thing? That case was going with the case. When they reported it, obviously, of an unknown player, they had Sterling's picture in the back when they were saying reportedly a Premier League footballer, and it had Sterling just
Sterling just there
in the back, bro. Mad.
Wow,
and obviously, they didn't say it was
that.
Sterling or anything. But it was just so they came out and apologized over it. They came out and apologized and stuff. But like,
I just want to say about Sterling, and I was under this impression before that most of his goals were maybe like tap-ins right at the back post. If you actually look at his goals, there is more than enough goals where he has individually run through an entire
tap-ins and back post. You don't watch football.
I know, right? But that's what I mean. I would go look at the goals he scored for C. There's a mixture. There's a mixture of them. Trust me. He made goals out for himself. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know. He's going to probably need to do that here a lot. Defo.
Bro, England's best player as well. People just forget what he's on in the England shirt, bro. He's better than
Well, do you remember last year they didn't want him in the squad? Do you remember last year they didn't want him in the squad?
Listen, man's a gunman. There's a reason why he got a gun on his leg, innit? He's a gunman. You know what I'm saying? Not because he's a murderer. News out there.
Yeah, that's what they were trying to do.
Murderer.
Yeah.
Allow me. How can you even such a huge error on that? How can you make such a huge error on air? They knew what they were doing. Had me heated for real.
Yeah, it was the same for Man City's.
Why Sterling? Why is it always Sterling? It can't be an accident. Like it's not an accident to get his pick.
Exactly.
It's not.
It's the same with that left back at City and our goalkeeper having the same name, and they put our goalkeeper's name in print. So
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stormzy and Lukaku, you know. Like,
oh boy.
I wish we had Stormzy up front last season.
I mean, to be fair, he is the only R9 to win a Serie A, but it's fine.
Don't kill me.
You shut up.
Prime, stop calling out line, please.
Man said the only online. How can you? Ray Murray says that Sterling has the ability to take on a defender 1v1 at a world class level. He frees his players. Yeah, literally.
With a prime creator, yes, he will. If he had creators around him.
I feel like
Unfortunately, we rely on too much on Mason Mount. That's the issue.
Listen, sorry ball is overrated.
A man said sorry ball. Sorry ball instead of sorry ball. Don't kill me. Chelsea will finish 5th. Everton will finish 19th. Big up Anthony 94.
Yeah, Everton I think are done this season. I can't lie. I think they're
NFC as well. Sorry, so you saying Casey gone?
Because the quality of these championship sides are just getting better as the years go on, bro. And I feel like the one that's going to shock everyone is Nottingham Forest this season. They're going to do what Brentford.
But if Everton if they go down, and look at their finances before they go down, they're in a mess. Like
it's going to be so bad,
absolute mess.
I don't know how they're going to get back up. That's what I'm worried about. It's not like if I know we say Norwich are stinky, but for some reason in the Championship, Norwich just boss it, and then they come to the Prem, and then it's like they're playing the Championship still.
Norwich just want parachute payments, so that they just
they get a lot of money.
There was a comment from Abidi says Nketiah on 100k is a better investment than Timo's 275k. Timo's on £275,000.
I think Nketiah outscored him in the league last season. I think what did he get? 5
He did.
goals?
He got 5. Yeah, Werner got 4, I believe.
Werner got 4, and 3 of them were against Southampton.
And Nketiah only started banging at literally the end of the season.
Can we talk about Kai? Because this brother is Alvaro Morata with a bit of tech and link-up play. He's so overrated. I think if I don't pull up trees this season, he's done for still.
No, this season, Montel.
Yes, I said this season he's done for.
Bare chances. Pepe got told he's getting axed after 2 seasons. Axed. This is Kai's now what, 3rd?
Yep.
Or 4th?
Yeah. No, but he's been given the extra season because of the champs thing, innit? So no, I think this season is he needs to pull up.
That's David. That's the only reason he's still here, you know.
Get this. I think
if it was anyone else that bagged.
It was on another stream, and I can't remember who said it, but they went, Kai is a number 9 who can't finish, right? A number 10 who can't create, and a wide player who can't dribble and go past people.
He's definitely a player that can create, but I think this is a bit.
The problem. I
play
don't know
football though. How about this? The second at most, man, Lukaku's gonna bang this season. Any man that leaves your team in that front line is banging. G. I think obviously it's not just Chelsea's fault or Thomas Tuchel's fault going forward, but it's not just the player. It's not just Werner not being that good in front of goal. It's not just Pulisic just sometimes looking world class and then other times looking like he's semi-pro. It's not about Lukaku. Sometimes he's a brilliant striker from Serie A. The next day he's playing in high heels or he's playing in Timberland. Bro, there's also a little bit of Chelsea's fossil football coming into play. Yeah, I think a lot of attackers. Would you say?
Well, it's not a philosophy.
Bro.
There's not a playing style. We went from Conte to Sarri to Frank to Tuchel, who I think changed his philosophy to make us more defensive than what he's actually been used to. So he's changed his own philosophy. You watch City, no matter how they play, City are planning for Pep to go, and they're going to plan to make sure they bring in someone who has the same philosophy. It's what Liverpool should do. It's what Liverpool should do as well. They need to plan because it's just a mess. You can't keep chopping when the players are still there. You have to have a philosophy, and we don't have that.
We got philosophy.
Yeah, you do. But what I mean is, I bet your board's planning.
Oh yeah, they're planning because when Klopp
leaves,
just like when Klopp, obviously Klopp signed a new contract, so everyone else can hold that. But when Klopp leaves, I've been carving out a ton, like a cave, somewhere to go hide. The second Klopp does leave, obviously the cave's still coming.
Doubt.
Out, but
you might suffer in that the person who comes in after Klopp isn't the guy.
They're
and it's probably the next guy afterwards.
It's just how football works, bro.
Yeah, it's a rotation.
Same with Man City. Even though Man City have the funds, unless that man is Luis Enrique or someone like that, I don't like. Do you get it? When these big managers leave, even though the drop off might not be colossal, like Liverpool might drop from a title contenders to like maybe like a top 4 team, or Man City might go from winning the league year in year out to like maybe just challenging every 2 years or something, 2-3 years. Do you know what I mean? But like, bro, like whenever these big managers are dominating and they leave, there is going to be a drop off. And because football's so reactionary, and you think football's reactionary now, it gets worse every year. Every year it gets worse. Next year, you will see how serious people take preseason. You think it's bad this year. Do you know what I'm saying? So they like, bro, the drop off is going to be a Mazzoline. By the way, people, I'm being mad shameless in it. We are 1 subscriber away from 1,800. I really want to change this ticker at the bottom. So, can we smash the like button? I don't know how we haven't got to 75 likes. That's like the minimum requirement on the Big Six Bats video. I know we ain't been here for 3 days, but that's a minimum requirement. There's 50 people in here. So, you know what I'm saying? So, can we at least get to 70 likes? We're 8 likes away, and we are 1 subscriber. Listen, listen, you man that are watching this, go to the living room and tell your auntie to subscribe.
Auntie, sisters, brothers,
uncle,
baby. I know
even the stepdad.
Even the baby got iPads now, Montel. They got iPads now.
Yeah, the youths them got iPads. The youths them have iPads. You know.
Get that
just make a second account. Just make a second account on something. Just do that.
Better of you man have side chicks anyway. Get them to subscribe.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Even if you're arguing with a girl right now, be like, babes, regardless of the argument,
call up your Monday bunda and just tell her to subscribe.
Man, say Monday.
Yeah, Pator.
That's it.
What am I hearing? But yeah, listen, yo,
Man,
like,
funny.
you know what I'm saying? 62 likes on the Big Six Bands video. I'm gonna be honest, that's not what usually standard. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's our fault for not being here for 3 days. It's our punishment. Maybe.
Man said, have all the fathers that can't subscribe to this channel. Most probably, people gonna be adding preseason results to the points tally soon enough. I bet it's literally that, bro.
That's
when it's
all
beyond
the teams
shameless.
will.
That's when it's beyond shameless. Like when a man says, "Yeah, I beat you twice this season. Once in preseason, once in the league." Like,
yeah, that's what I'm gonna be saying. What, you don't remember when we smoked?
Yeah, it's not.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna be added to the form guide.
Yes,
with our 3 wins in a row, and they count like the preseason victories. Like what?
1 subscriber away, people. 1 subscriber away. Smash the like button on your way in and all that good stuff.
It's like how many games are you undefeated against United once? Is it what games?
Us undefeated against United?
Yeah. Is it
in the league? In the league?
Yeah, just generally, or are you undefeated? Was it 5 or 6 or something like that?
Years. Or games.
You haven't beaten you for a while, right? In anything, really.
The last time they beat us in the FA Cup in 2020, 2021, 3-2, and Fernandes scored the free kick when Reece Williams.
It's like them going to count. They're going to count the 4-0 against you as one of like, oh no, but recently we beat you 4-0. I
can't remember the last. Apart from that game where we played Nat Phillips and Reece Williams at the back, I can't remember the last time Man United beat us.
I can't either.
I think it was it the 2-1 when Rashford ripped up Trent, and even that was Trent. That was like 2018.
Yeah.
Have Man United not beaten us in the league since 2018?
Probably.
Yeah, it would have been. Is it the 17-18 season as well? Not. It's not the 18-19, right? Because you only.
No, it was 18-19. They beat us 2-1. It was 18-19. Because remember, Trent had the picky head then. Trent had the picky head trip.
So
he had the multi afro from Rick.
It might be 4 seasons or something. They haven't beaten you in the league, something like that. So.
Speaking of preseason, Haaland after 12 minutes. Oh, how about this? I saw Haaland go through on goal on his stronger left foot, and he went to skirt to someone who wasn't there rather than shoot. No one speaks about that.
But why? We said it on Sarcasm City last night. No one cares.
Wait, was the masterclass 17-18?
I think it was. That's what I mean. Because you only because 18-19 you only lost to City that season, right? I think you lost 1 game.
Yeah, that's the only game we lost all season, isn't it? What am I talking about?
So so you're looking at the early start of 18. So
Corey, I will be grabbing Corey. I didn't even. How about this? This is how you know Man United are so done out. I've actually forgotten. I talk about Arsenal not beating us. I talk about all these teams not beating us. I've never spoke about Man United.
Yeah,
no, but it's weird though because last season it feels like it was the only time Liverpool have actually smoked Man United.
Yeah, I don't think they smoked them like that before in a while.
Yeah, the smoking was a bit mad, isn't it? The smoking was a serious smoking.
Yeah,
I mean, smoking them at Old Trafford, especially because it's.
How about this? We don't even rub it in enough. I promise you, we don't even speak about it that much.
Yeah, because it was so bad, Montel. You're almost like, ooh.
Yeah, but do you know why? Because everyone leading up to that game, everyone was predicting that type of scoreline, like at least 3 or 4-0.
It's because as bad as Man U have been, Liverpool Man United games are close, no matter how bad the team.
Yeah.
When Man United were at the top of their game and Liverpool weren't that good, they were never beating us 4-5-0.
Yeah,
it was still always 1-0s and 2-0s or 1-1 or even 18-19 drawing with Man United. You know what I mean? When we're only losing to City, winning the Champions League and shit, we still draw into Man United. Even when we won the league, by like game week 25, we drew to Man United. 24 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, and that one draw was at Man United.
Yeah, and they remember doing this. They were doing this.
Yeah. I remember because Lallana had to score last minute. Man United were winning 1-0 for most of that game.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Lallana did the knee slide. Remember? Yeah.
Was it McTominay scored? Is it McTominay?
Yeah, it was.
I think Rashford swung the ball in. I know it was like an early crossing because Origi got fouled in it. I remember Origi started. Origi got fouled.
That was it. Yeah. They were 4 minutes away or something from victory, and then Lallana pops up out of nowhere.
Yeah, Lallana just came on. We hadn't seen him for time. We had not seen Lallana for a minute. He just came in and scored. I love the fact that he's got a Premier League medal though.
I mean, it is what it is. Man United will be fine. They'll finish above Arsenal. It's fine.
Yeah. What'd you say? Would you say
Man United will be fine. Man United will be fine next season.
Yeah, then finish the last bit you said.
But Arsenal won't be. That's weird.
He said he'll finish above Arsenal at least.
Watching United Liverpool game.
No. Arsenal will also be fine next season, but like there's also levels to this.
But not Man United levels. That's weird. Watching United games in recent years, that 5-0 last season was long overdue for LFC. They dominated United in the past, but didn't have the cutting edge to beat them. It's true. Old Trafford 5-0 is crazy, but yeah, that's crazy. We gassed about it less times.
Less than how they. How they.
Yeah. You could. I don't want to say they spoke about the preseason win more, but like the timeline was a bad place after that 4-0 loss.
Oh my God! I can see how Ten Hag has put his philosophy across already.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
We're back.
And so some of the things that I saw about Ten Hag, they're like this 10. That people are saying this Ten Hag cup competition is gonna be brazy.
I'm like, what?
Oh
I was seeing like, you know what's so mad? Like, I'm seeing people say, "Oh yeah, Ten Hag philosophy is in full effect." Yeah, but I watch Man United lose a game and go, "Yeah, Ten Hag's just came, so his philosophy is not in full effect."
What do you expect him to do? He's only just arrived.
but when you beat us in preseason, it was full effect. Ten Hag ball. I'm like, wait. And this is why I say Manchester United fans are not capable of waiting for a process in over 3 years. They're not capable of.
Yeah, they're not used to that though. They're not used to it.
Yeah, they're too used to winning and shit. So like they're not used to like waiting. They want now. So people will say, yeah, we'll give him 3 years. If he needs 3 years, we'll give him 3 years.
Yeah, right.
The way I see it, the way it, as I said, Man United fans are always a couple free game, like they're a good 3 game run away from saying they're back and that all problems are sorted. Literally, that's why I said they can't do the longevity thing. They can't look at a team and go, yeah, all right, let's finish outside the top 4 for a few years. They're not happy with that. They can't do that for a couple of years if it means the next 4 years after that they're going to be a top team. They ain't got that in there as a fan base. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got that. We are going to close it off, by the way. Deborah says, hey, Mons. Hey, how you doing? Hope your week has started brilliantly. As I said, this season, Chelsea need to slap United and Liverpool. Our record against both teams has been poor for the last 4 or 5 years. I'd ask to that as well.
Just before we close, can I ask the Chelsea fans a question?
If they, and you guys, one more subscriber, please. Thank you. Sorry, go on.
So, just for the Chelsea group, how many signings do you think it's going to take for you lot to, like, you know, be satisfied with this transfer window this season, and names if possible? I just want to know where you lot's heads at in terms of transfers now.
Go on, Peter. That's how you going to answer?
I'll say 5 max. I'll say
so
we need
5, including
including
the
centre back. So 2 centre backs, 1 wing backs, 1 midfield, and 1 attacker.
Okay. So is this excluding the ones you've just bought already? So you want 7 in total?
Yeah, excluding. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that's realistic. I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, I don't know.
When I say that, I mean as in the quality as well. There's all.
Well, that's what I was about to say. I fear there may be some panic buying.
Yeah.
That's what I fear. Like, let's say the wing back role, people might laugh. I don't want this to happen, but a certain Mr. Muscle and Fitness at Wolves, baby oil merchant Traore is apparently available for 10 million. You can see that by the end of the window. You can see that if we haven't got anything, you can see the links.
That's Mr. Baby Oil.
Yeah, Mr. Baby Oil. I mean, I would get Neves from Wolves for the midfield. I think he is a very good player. I think he can do more than Jorginho. I'm not one of those who goes, listen, I know what Jorginho can do, but I'm not going to, I don't think in a 2 for the whole season he works, but I would get Neves in. Up front's hard. The only problem with up front is that that's why you need someone like a sporting director in. There's a less talent when it comes to big names. That's why you need someone who knows the different markets, who can pick like gems out from nowhere. But I don't know if we're going to bid for Kimpembe, though. That's the thing. He seems to get more pricier, and I don't think he's worth that. But he's worth it. There's links to, was it Vardiel from Leipzig? If we can somehow work Werner in there for them to take him back and do that deal. The wing back's a tough one, man. I don't know. There's links to Bavard, but I don't think he wants to play wing back. He looks like he wants to play centre back. So that's what I mean. I struggle in some areas because it's not like an outstanding
unpopular
candidate. Yeah,
we should have gone Perisic. We should have gone for Perisic.
Well, Spurs got in there because you know they got in there.
Would have been cussed out for the longevity thing though. The 2 year.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
I'm here for a quick fix. You know what I mean? There's a reason Perisic went to Tottenham because Conte's probably told Perisic, "Yo, bro, I'm here for 2 more years myself, so you might have just signed a 2 year and come here, bro."
I was just at your club for 2 years. I'm not going to be here that long in this club. Let's move. Let's do this now. You know
what I'm saying? So,
for me, honestly, so long as we still have these scouts, my expectations on certain signings will be tempered. I'm not going to get too gassed. Like the same thing with the Sterling thing. Like, it's fine so long as we brought in other forwards as well. We've yet to do that, so I'm not like overly gassed about that. We bought in Koulibaly, which is great. I rate him, but like if he's the only center back we bring in, or the only quality center back we bring in, that doesn't fix the 2 center backs that have just left us. So like my expectations will be tempered. But I'm also realistic. I know we're not gonna sign 7 players. We probably won't even get up to 5. We'll probably get like maybe 1 or 2 more, which will make 4 in total. So like for me, it is what it is. I know what the situation is. I'm not gonna.
Wish we should.
I'm not gonna let my.
A long while ago, Brian.
We should have done what?
I just wish that we could have done that signings like a while ago.
Yeah, but like again, like people need to be realistic and understand the situation Chelsea have been in this year. Like we only got like our club bought like about maybe almost 2 months ago. Before then, we couldn't do anything. Like yeah, so like certain Chelsea fans complaining and stuff all the time. It's like take your feelings out and just be realistic of what things are. It's fine. It is what it is.
Interesting answers. Well, we might just leave it there. As I said, guys, we are still 1 subscriber away. I know one of you like subscribe. It's cool. It's cool. You know, it's cool. As I said, someone make a burner. But I know I want it to be natural. I don't even want it to be a burner thing.
Yeah, no, I don't.
just go wake up your nan that's sleeping and that. Just be like, Nan, subscribe to Big Six Bands. So what's Big Six Bands? Nan, don't ask no questions. Just subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? One of them ones. Philip says, under Ten Hag, United look more of a proper team, but I'm still predicting they'll finish in 6th place at best this coming season, and we'll slap them in the league like we did it.
Let's get this clear because I've had enough of the Man United fan base hyping up the fact that they look like a team. You could have got in Eddie Howe, you could have got in Frank flipping Lampard, right? And they would have looked like a team.
Don't do that. Frank's worse than Ollie. Frank's worse than Ollie. Let's not do that.
Frank's the stretch. But you know what I'm trying to say? Basically, any top 15 manager will make your team look like a team, all right? So this whole hyping up the fact that, oh my gosh, they look like a team now, they're looking so good. No, right? I've seen a few players look better. Martial, the attack looks better. I can agree. The attack looks a bit more. It seems like they found a balance now, and that could maybe become anything. But the midfield is
against the low block. They ain't touched the low block yet. Until I see them play against a Prem low block, I ain't trying to.
Yeah, they're still doing the counter-attacking thing, and the midfield is still poor. I don't think Bruno's got any better since Ten Hag's come. Everyone's telling me, oh, Bruno's going to come. He's still the same.
in my opinion. I haven't seen anything from him to say that warrant anything. Van der Beek, you know, this is meant to be the revival of Van der Beek. He's looked okay for 20 minutes. You know? So I don't know, you know, Man United need to remember. I'm not seeing mad improvements, but I'm seeing improvements. So I hear it.
Well, big up yourselves, lads. Surfer, Favor, and Prime. Is there anything you guys want to say before we round off?
Guys, anything you want to say? You know,
Chelsea is starting.
No,
Like,
man,
how about this? Look what you man. Look what Arsenal have done to these man. Fam. These man are literally like this.
I was just showing.
No, it's going to be it's going to be a crazy season, man. That's all it is. It's going to be the most I think it's going to be the most unpredictable season for a long time. Like, especially the first half. We've got. I know you're planning to do 12 shows a week, but most of the big sides going to play in every 3 or 4 days in September, October. So we're like,
I know.
But it's going to be mad.
There's a will. There's a big six-pants. So that means it's going to happen.
Exactly.
So,
but I'm looking.
You better hope I'm not right about your club.
You mean?
You better hope I'm not right about your club.
I'm sure you won't say anything, Prime. You'll keep it to yourself. I know you.
Prime. What do you think's going to happen to my club, Prime?
Well, I've already said you guys will finish like 5th or 6th, and you get knocked out in the Europa League by like say quarter-final, semi-final.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna save that one for the league predictions show next week. So we'll save it for that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's when we can get everyone's predictions in writing and in evidence. You know, the stuff that gets pulled up at the end of the season. So we'll have it in writing there. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for jumping in on the channel. Where can the people find you, Winter Surfer? Where can they find you?
So yeah, on Twitter mostly at the Winter Surfer. There's a link in there for the channel that I'm usually on, Casually FC. It's just rebranded from KH No Filter Football. So join us there for my Chelsea stuff. You can find me on Sarcasm City. I'm a resident of Sarcasm City, so you can find us there. I think there's a call-in show tonight. We are, myself and Mons are on pro clubs, which usually are Friday and Saturday. We haven't got everyone together we want to do Division 1 yet. That team's waiting in Division 1. Our A squad is waiting in Division 1. We haven't attacked it yet. So join us then. But just look out, man. Just, obviously, is it still only one subscriber to 1,800?
We've hit it. I was waiting to shout about it.
Sorry, yeah. Subscribe. Subscribe as much as you can. They're giving you more content now. So subscribe. And just banter these guys. It's all good. But thank you for having me on.
No worries, man. Anytime. Favor.
Yeah, you can find me on Garfield Lewis, residence over there, Sarcasm City. And yeah, man, find me on Twitter as well. I think Mon's already tagged my Twitter, but yeah, you can follow as well, people.
There you go. And Prime?
Yeah, my socials are there down below. Follow me there, and you see any of the stuff that I'm doing.
Lovely stuff. Obviously, Prime, just before we go, someone said, ask Prime if Helicopter School, big up yourself, said, ask Prime if Spurs win a trophy.
Oh, I'm on Spurs' neck as well. They have to win a trophy this season.
He said, no.
See, ask
He said, will they win a trophy?
Going to win a trophy? Yes or no?
Are they?
Yeah.
It's Spurs. It's Spurs. So history dictates no, but they have to win a trophy next year.
No, that's not.
They do have to. Yes, I did answer the question. I did answer the question.
Yes or no?
Just say yes or no.
I said no, but they have.
Oh no, so it's a no, yeah.
Yeah, but they won't win one, but they have to win a trophy. Anyway.
Yeah, but
have to win.
But
you can't say it, but you can't say it.
I did say it. I said no. I said, will they win one? No. But that doesn't change the fact that they have to win a trophy.
As I said, I wanted 2K before the season. But it's still possible. Season ain't started. Spikes can come. As I said, from Wednesday, there will be 12 shows a week on Big Six Bands. So you never know what happens with the influx.
It is before the season.
So there's still what 10 days before the season.
Yeah.
It's possible. It's
Make
possible.
sure you get your
It's Community Shield next. It's Community Shield Saturday, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, you never know, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, listen, guys, it's been another episode of Big Sixpence. Thank you so much for helping us reach 1,800 subscribers. Obviously, it's now road to 1,900 subscribers, and then obviously the home straight to 2K. Remember, we hit 1,000 subscribers 6.5 weeks ago, and we are now less than 200 away from 2,000 subscribers. The support has been unreal, and with more support, we bring more content, because that's what you guys deserve as a fan base. So thank you again for supporting. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you want to become a member, priority comments, call-in show access, all that good stuff, hit the link in the description below and you will become a member for as little as £3 a month and all that stuff there. Make sure to follow up the socials of everyone on this panel and the original members of Big Sixpence as well. And if you're watching this, make sure watching this back, smash a like as well and subscribe. But it's been another episode of Big Sixpence.
Sorry, you said calling.
Yes.
You're doing calling show.
Calling shows will be implemented come the start of the season.
Cool, because all these guys like to chat a lot of was in the chat. Come on and say it with your chest.
There you go.
Oh, he's called you out. There you go.
There you go. So put the link in there.
I want Assad on the phone. Assad, I want all of them. I want all of them.
Solar MCFC as well. Big up yourself. I hope you had a good day so far. Says great panel. Thank you all. All right, guys. It's been another episode of Big Sixpence. We will see you in the next one, and thank you for 1,900.